Never date a narcissist. And these are reasons why you should not be dating a narcissist from a female perspective, okay? Yes, some of these traits that I'm going to mention that the narcissists have, why you should not date them, can also apply to female narcissists, but largely I am speaking from a female viewpoint, okay? The rain is falling right now, so yeah, bad weather. Anyways, the first reason why you should not be dating a narcissist is, for one, after a while, when honeymoon phase is over, when the love bombing is all over and done with, the representative part of them begin to fade away, and you actually observe the real person. So if they weren't, alright, I've noticed that narcissistic men, they tend to, after a while, lean into their, let's say, feminine mood, and they tend to push their other partner into masculine mode, because they tend to just stop doing a lot of the things that you liked them for, that they usually did in the beginning. They usually carried the groceries, they usually did stuff that you was like, oh yeah, but you notice after a while they start complaining about the simplest little thing. You know, before they could carry the groceries, now they start to complain, oh, I can't carry all 4 bags by myself. Normally he would carry 7 bags by himself. Now he's complaining that he can't carry all 4. I mean, why do they have muscles? Why do they have muscles if you're gonna complain about carrying 4 bags? So they cry and insist that you take 2 of the bags because they want apparently everything to be equal. And you know, these are the same males that had no problem before carrying 7 bags. Now all of a sudden they're crying they can't carry 4. You know, simple little things like that. Or you know, you have to be, it's like you're begging them to lift up the laundry basket and carry it for you. Before, you didn't even have to ask them to do that, they just carried it. But now that you started asking, it's like why can't you carry it for yourself? Like you know, chivalry is dead, you know. Yeah, and they'll give you responses to try and make you feel some type of way for asking them to like help you out, you know, with the strength that they have, which I think that this strength is supposed to like be put to work and lift load, but apparently not. It's just for show and tell. Dating a narcissistic guy is not the way to go, because after some time they do become more feminine per se. It will come across as more feminine, because trust me, they be crying over some simple stuff that they don't want to do. It comes across as unattractively feminine. So how do you avoid getting into situations like this? Be as feminine as you possibly can, especially on dates. I know sometimes women would have the tendency to like say, you know, oh, I have this achievement, I made a career of myself, I own a big bakery, it's 5-star, it's such and such and such. A narcissistic male, hearing you say all of these things, is going to say, oh, the perfect person to turn into a victim because she is highly of the masculine mindset. There's nothing wrong with that, but to a narcissistic guy, this is a perfect opportunity to take you and turn you into a man, because you're leading more into your masculine energy by telling him all these things, that you have all these achievements. So downplay your achievements. Just say, you know, I just do some cake icing, nothing big, nothing fancy. You don't have to explain everything to them. Another thing, get them talking more, because the more they talk and the more direct questions you ask them, they will tend to tell you exactly what their intentions for you are, whether it's good or it's bad. If you keep a man talking long enough, he will tell you exactly what he plans to do with you. So you have to talk less and listen more. The second reason why you should not be dating a male narcissist, they are, what's the word? Notorious for being in relationships, begging women to have children for them. Whether it's 3 months in, 6 months in, 1 year in, 2 years in, they're begging you consistently, have a child with me, I want a child, I want a baby. But the moment you announce that you are pregnant, they either want to tell you to discard the baby in the womb, like literally want to turn you into a walking cemetery, or they just straight up go ghost on you. It's like you could not get rid of them. They were always by your side. Then the next minute, oh, I'm pregnant, where has he gone? I've not seen him since. Or if they do stick around, they basically give you bare minimum support towards the child. You realize that you're actually going like 90%, and the other 20-15% is what he's going, because they just love to dish out bare minimum support. In regards to this discarding the baby in the womb issue, because you know, as I said, narcissists are demonically led people. It is a spiritual thing why they are telling you to discard the baby in the womb, because they know that it opens portals over your life, and it ties you to like death spiritually. Or you will find out that you might suffer in ways, because some women have become like what's the word when you can't have children anymore, like their body just always keeps discarding miscarriages. A lot of women kind of suffer from miscarriage after that, because they discarded the child. And you know, basically discarding the child in the womb, you're basically paying blood and sending back the creation to the creator. Demons know that this is a ritual indeed, and the act of, you know, shedding blood in a ritualistic way actually summons demons and opens portals over your life, right? And the countless women who have been getting dreams and warnings are proof of this, that it is actually a demonic thing to do, to discard a child in the womb. That's why the narcissistic men encourage this.